So I've always stayed away from store credit cards because they don't offer a sign-up bonus and usually have very disappointing cashback rewards. Although there are a few exceptions to that rule, and the Amazon Prime Visa credit card is one of them. The Prime Visa is a credit card that's offered by Amazon and Chase. So if you're someone who shops at Amazon a lot and a fan of Chase credit cards, this card might be worth considering. So the Prime Visa offers 5% cash back on all purchases on Amazon.com. Now considering Amazon is a marketplace and sells pretty much everything, that 5% discount on any purchase on Amazon is amazing and honestly pretty good for a store credit card. On Prime Day, Amazon ups that 5 to 6% cash back, and also even seen up to 10 to 50% cash back on Amazon basic products. The card also offers 5% cash back at Whole Foods Marketplace, either online or in store, which is a nice bonus if you have a Whole Foods near you and already shop there. A new 5% category that was added back in May of 2023. Card members can now earn 5% cash back on all purchases made through the Chase Travel portal. On top of all those 5% categories that we talked about, the Prime Visa also offers limited 2% cash back at gas stations, 2% cash back on restaurants on dine-in or takeout, 2% cash back on local transit and commuting including rideshare, finally limited 1% cashback and everything else. Prime Visa credit card is easily one of the best online shopping credit cards in the game right now due to its high reward rates and Amazon purchase with no spending caps and tons of other cashback categories that the card comes with for a retail credit card. On top of all of that, the Prime Visa is no annual fee credit card with no foreign transaction fees. Now while the Prime Visa credit card is advertised as no annual fee credit card, in order to get the 5% cashback categories, you will have to have a Prime membership. If you aren't a Prime member but are interested in joining to get the full benefits of the credit card, it would roughly come out to $13.99 per month or $139 per year. Therefore, technically the Prime membership is the annual fee with this credit card because it is required to get the highest cashback categories with this card. Although keep in mind that becoming a Prime member has its own perks and it comes with tons of other benefits. Therefore, I don't think of the Prime membership as the annual fee for this credit card. If you're already someone who has a Prime membership and spends a lot of your budget on Amazon Whole Foods and wants the best possible earning rate on those categories, this card is a must. If you're someone who doesn't find the value of getting a Prime membership but still does some shopping through Amazon once in a while, Amazon is offering another credit card called the Amazon Visa. Now, this card is targeted to Amazon members who don't have a Prime membership because instead of getting 5% cash back on those categories that the Prime Visa does, this card will only offer 3% cash back on those categories. Fortunately, the other 2% categories are the same with this credit card, and the card also comes with limited 1% cash back and everything else. Therefore, with the Prime membership be gaining an extra 2% cash back on those 5% cash back categories with the Prime Visa. Now, those 5% cash back categories are obviously where the Prime Visa shines, and it's really the only difference between the two credit cards are those 5% cash back categories. Now, it may be worth getting the Amazon Visa if you're someone who doesn't spend a ton on Amazon and Whole Foods combined. In order to break even with the Prime membership with the Prime Visa credit card on those 5% cash back categories, we'll have to spend around $2,800 per year. Now that might seem like a lot of spend for just one credit card, but if someone already shops on Amazon regularly and does some grocery shopping at Whole Foods, the $2,800 comes out to around $230 per month on the 5% cashback categories with the Prime Visa. That also does not include any other 2% cashback categories or the limited 1% cashback and everything else. Fortunately, we can offset some of the Prime membership with a sign-up bonus because the Prime Visa is currently offering a $100 Amazon gift card when approved for the credit card. Now, we have seen this welcome offer go up to $200 before, so it could be worth waiting for the offer to come back. But the current sign-up bonus is still solid for a retail credit card, considering that most retail credit cards don't offer sign-up bonus at all. Therefore, the $100 welcome offer does offset mostly Prime membership yearly fee. That fee is dropped to $39 for that first year being approved for the credit card. Therefore, you would only need to spend $800 on those 5% cashback categories to offset the $39 annual fee for that first year being approved with the credit card. So the cashback you earn from the Prime Visa credit card is rewarded in the form of Amazon reward points, where 1 point is equivalent to 1 cent, therefore 1 cent per point. Therefore, 10,000 Amazon reward points is equivalent to $100 in cash back. Now that can either be used for shopping through Amazon.com, cash back through a statement credit, check, or deposit through a linked bank account, gift cards, and travel through the Chase Travel portal. Now while this isn't a standard travel credit card, it is nice to have an option to use our points for travel Chase Travel portal, even if it's at a rate of 1 cent per point. Speaking of travel, the Prime Visa comes with tons of additional Visa signature benefits that usually isn't typical to a retail credit card. The card offers a luxury hotel collection benefits 24/7 concierge services, and premium travel perks. The Visa settings are level of the luxury hotel collects and grants cardholders 7 VIP guest status amenities, including automatic room upgrades when available and other complimentary privileges. Now there are tons of other benefits that the card comes with. There's travel accident insurance coverage up to $500,000, lost luggage reimbursement up to $2,000 per passenger, baggage delay insurance that includes reimbursement of $100 per day for 3 days, auto rental collision damage waiver, and roadside dispatch services. Finally, the Prime Visa offers purchase protection against damage or theft up to $500 per claim. Considering how light co-branded store credit cards are on perks, the Prime Visa card's depth of travel protection coverage is remarkable in my opinion. If you love the sound of the metal credit card tapping on surfaces like I do, but don't want to pay a steep annual fee for it, the Prime Visa is a metal credit card, which is a nice little perk considering it's no annual fee store credit card. So I got the Prime Visa back in February 2022, which is why I have the older version of the credit card. The newer version is more of a darker blue, looks just nicer in my opinion. The Prime Visa was my second credit card with a total credit limit of $4,700. I was able to request a credit increase around a year later to double it to $9,700. Now I got this credit because I was spending tons on Amazon when I moved out of my parents' house to my first apartment. Therefore, it made sense to maximize and offset some of that spend for some cash back at a 5% cash back rate. After a year and adding a few more credit cards, this card still has a place in my wallet. I still use this credit card through my Amazon purchases and occasionally the few times I go to Whole Foods once in a while. So already this year, I made $200 cash back with just this credit card through those 5% cash back categories from Amazon and Whole Foods. So this card adds tons of value to me and to my wallet still, and I'm easily able to offset the cost of my Amazon Prime membership with that cashback that I've earned so far this year. And to finally recap, the Prime Visa is a great credit card if you do shopping through Amazon and Whole Foods to get 5% on those categories. However, I personally don't use the limited 2% cashback categories with this credit card. I have other credit cards that cover those cashback categories at a higher rate. I'd rather use this credit cards instead. Now, if you were only to get one credit card and have one credit card set up, this card might make sense for you if you do most of your shopping through Amazon and Whole Foods. The additional 2% cashback categories are a nice bonus with this credit card. However, you're only getting 1% cashback and everything else. Therefore, I would recommend having another credit card to take that 1% cashback place. Now, I would only recommend this credit card if you would have a Prime membership and already spend a good amount on Amazon and Whole Foods already. Even if you don't spend enough to break even on the Prime membership, I still believe this card can add value to your wallet because it's cashback you wouldn't have gotten anyway, and at a 5% cashback rate, that's honestly the best you can get. If you ever plan on canceling your Prime membership, you still be earning 3% cashback on Amazon and Whole Foods. It's still higher than 2% cashback you would usually find on a catalog credit card. However, the limited 2% cashback categories that the card comes with isn't anything too special and can be covered by any other 2% catalog credit card. If you do plan on applying for the Prime Visa credit card, it is recommended to have good to excellent credit score when applying. And since this card is issued by Chase, they want to be under 524 rule to increase your chances of approval. For those who don't know, the Chase 524 rule states in order to get approved for any Chase credit cards, you cannot have opened 5 or more personal credit cards in the past 24 months. I have heard people bypassing the Chase 524 rule with this credit card. The card is issued by Chase and Amazon and is a store credit card. Therefore, Chase might be more lenient with this card. So if you're applying for the Prime Visa credit card, just keep the Chase 524 rule in mind. Let me know in the comments below if you have the Prime Visa credit card and what your thoughts about the card are. If you made it this far in the video, thank you for watching.